Somehow you all got out of that without taking any damage. Well done. All right.
Thanks, doors.
Having slammed the door to that godforsaken room shut, what do you do next?
Yeah, well, we didn't really get the answer that we were looking for in there. How about the staircase that we can go down?
Yeah.
Oh, we were gonna investigate the mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You want to be the one doing this, Murwin?
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Ah, yes. Once again, this mushroom appears to be a non-toxic and edible.
He said it looks just like the other ones, but orange, right?
Yep.
Gonna eat one and see what happens.
Upon eating it, by this time your vision, your special eyes have started to fade a little bit.
Look,
Look with your special eyes. My brand. With this mushroom, as you ingest it, you, after a moment, begin to feel your belly feels warm, and you okay there?
his belly began to feel warm.
Your belly feels warm, and you feel some sort of strange fortitude, strength inside of you. And this particular mushroom will boost your constitution by +3 for a short duration.
Nice.
If only Buick had these before he tried to open the door the first time.
Yeah, it kind of sucks though because they were in the room that I needed it for. You know, all in well, in good.
Now,
Do my eyes glow?
No, they don't glow.
Staircase.
As
Okay.
you go back to the that other door on the other wall, opening it again, you see the dark, steep staircase, non-flooded. Do you head down there?
Yeah, let's do that.
It's a good walk down, maybe about at least 15 feet down. And inside, what you see is, as you use a torch? It's because it's completely dark.
oh yeah.
So
We'll
you
have
light
to
up you light up torches, and what you see is a circular room. The uh, floor of which is mainly taken up by an iron or some sort of metal grid. I don't know exactly the word I'm thinking of, like a drain. And then on the wall to the right, there appears to be what am I trying to say? There appears to be what looks like a also a drain, something water would come out of, but it is closed off with a metal seal. That is what you see first off, and the second thing you see is out of the darkness, two strange lumbering shapes appear.
got my rapier.
They are black and gray skinned. You see two goblinoid creatures. However, they have this fungus, these shelves of mold and mushrooms growing out of off of their skin, almost like parasitic sort of fungi. And
Ah, clickers. Oh no.
they're not clickers. Their heads and faces look like a lot like the mergoblins you saw on the ship a while back, but these are mold goblins. And they launch themselves at you. Roll initiative.
Cordyceps.
Sort of. Where did my pen go? Dang it.
Well, thank goodness this was just initiative because I rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
19.
There it is. Okay, 119.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna refer to these things as clickers.
They're mold goblins. Mold goblin.
You described them with shelves of mushrooms. They are
But
clickers.
not coming out of their faces or anything. I was very
I don't
proud
know
of the
what that
name
is,
Mold
so.
Goblin.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
I was like, that's a cool sounding name.
Yeah.
You rolled a 19, Bew.
I did.
What did you roll, Miriam?
8.
Bew, you're up first in initiative. These things begin quickly shambling towards you. What do you do?
I do this with my cloak, and then I punch him. I run up and I punch him.
Alrighty, roll me attack.
For my 2 attacks, it is 13 for the first punch.
That's a hit.
Nice, low AC. Okay. The second one is it hits. It's a 23.
Yes, hit. Roll me some damage.
Stunning strike on the first one.
That is a con save of 13, I believe, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
He does save.
Okay. So damage is 9 and 8.
Yeah, you obliterate this thing. Tell me how you do it.
Oh, dip, really? All right,
Yeah,
cool. Well, I assume that they're pretty fragile, so just the first punch caves it in, and the second punch caves it the rest of the way in, and it
Yeah,
being as degraded as it is.
it falls over, and you don't see any spores released, which is a good sign for you. The second goblin.
I still have my
Sorry, yes,
my
you
bonus.
Do. You do. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna turn to the other guy and do flurry of blows. Man, if I just one-shot this dude, 22, 23.
Hit and hit.
Well, the damage isn't as good. 6 and 4.
All right, you do have heavily damaged this thing. Get a couple of good blows in to its ribcage and face, and some of its shelves of fungi fly off and hit the ground. The second one that you just hit rears back and unleashes its claws at first Bew as retribution for him just attacking. It kind of flies into a range, and its claws come for both Bew and Warith. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, a 14 hits.
And
I would. Well, it does not hit.
so for Bew, he does slash you with his claws, taking dealing 6 slashing damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Oh no. 36 damage, so that would be 36. My HP is down to Constitution save. 14.
You do save and take no extra damage. You are able to avoid its poison claw. And that's its turn. It's Myrwin's. It's Myrwin's turn next.
I'm going to swing my axe at his head.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
13.
You should
That hit.
flank it or rage, but also you just hit it.
Yep, yeah, you hit roll damage.
9.
You cleave this thing. Tell me, how do you want to do this? Tell me how you kill it.
Take my axe and my swing around and straight through its neck.
Yes,
Chop that
you
up.
do, and it falls dead to the ground. Both goblins defeated.
Take that.
You're out of initiative, and now 2 goblins lay dead on the room of this drain, on the floor of this drain type room.
Oh, great.
I want to investigate
They're on the great.
Investigate the goblins.
everything.
Everything.
Investigate everything. I will help her investigate everything.
Yeah, roll some investigation checks then.
All the things.
No. 4 plus like 2.
Really bad.
Well, then it is up to me. 5.
I got
Well, I mean, you all see what you
well, no.
you see the room as described.
Actually, that was a 1.
You see the room as described. And Worth, you're like, oh, I don't think this I don't think this seal can be opened. Looks pretty sealed. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything about that.
Yep, looks like I was wrong. Not draining nothing from nowhere.
Can I drop a lit torch down the grate and watch it go down?
Yeah, there's enough room.
Just
You drop it, and at some point it hits water. It's perhaps because it goes out, and it seems as if it hits water at some point.
sorry, Mirwin. I just lost your torch.
And now it's just pitch black.
Thanks a lot, Pew.
Can I have another torch, please?
Drop it down the grate.
I will not drop another one down the grate.
You owe me lots of torches.
This is the first one I've lost.
Drop a torch down the.
Just the first staircase.
Yeah, the one that the first empty. We
The one
Yeah, but we got that one back, didn't we?
never went to the. We didn't go all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, I will buy you some more torches. Sorry, I didn't realize that I've made a habit of doing that.
That's okay. I still have some left.
Well, I'm going to investigate the buddies, see if there's a key on them.
Give me some rolls.
I'm going to loot
I would
them.
also like to investigate the bodies.
Nope. Same thing. Got a 4.
You find no key, nor anything particularly useful. I mean, you see they have got teeth and claws, a lot of icky fungus and mold.
Yeah,
I got a
really.
12.
I just hate them.
A 12. Yeah, you see about the same thing as him.
I see it better.
I see.
Slightly better.
I see. I got a 9. I wanted to investigate the seal. On the
We
The
we
seal-
all know that it's super important, this room and the forward movement, and we're just rolling bubkiss, just rolling hot dogs.
you for investigating the seal, when it's completely metal, and you're unsure of how exactly it would function, but you do see that at the top of it, there looks like what might be there's like a knob. It looks like it might be some sort of pull or a hinge, or it's unclear exactly what it is, but there's a protuberance.
Hey, Bu, can you jump up and see what that is? Because you're the only one that can reach it. Because you can jump really high.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What am I looking at again?
On this drain type thing that pokes out from the wall, on the very top of it, there's some sort of a metal protuberance. It's unclear what it's for, at least from your one's point of view.
Okay. Are there any handholds that I can grab? Not grabbing the protuberance, just grabbing like each side of it.
The face of it's pretty smooth, but make an athletics check, and we'll see if you can get your shimmy your way up by grabbing along the sides of it.
That's better. Athletics, 22.
Ooh, yeah, you easily are able to find a couple of holds to skitter on top of this thing. And looking there, yeah, with that roll, you look at this this kind of it's a metal. I love the word protuberance. It's a metal protuberance, but it looks to you like it's a hinge.
Yeah. It's this is latched onto this, and it would go like this if we opened it. Maybe maybe water flows through here, and this is the outlet for something. I'll jump back down.
Yeah, you can jump on back
And
down.
through the
That's-
other room, maybe?
Probably.
Water drains out
Well,
into
what
here?
if we just went and tried one of the keyholes with the key we do have and see what happens?
Can I like? So this is like a plate, right? Is it possible to like
round plate.
get some leverage underneath it? I don't want to like.
You feel around there, but it's completely smooth to the point where you're unable to even get a fingernail in between the duct drain and this metal cover.
It's like Warith's personality. It's completely smooth. Wasn't a great joke. It was a joke, but it wasn't a great one. Well, yeah, let's go back up.
Heading back up the stairs, as you enter right back into the main chamber, a figure is waiting for you.
Oh, great.
It's a keeper.
Pilgrim, so nice to see. Oh, okay.
It
Can I
is.
charge him?
It is a tall plant, like a root vine being holding a halberd. It's a long-handled, ferocious-looking halberd with this long spike at the end. And you all three enter into the chamber at just about the same time. And just do you do anything before you roll initiative?
I charge him and hit him.
Roll initiative.
What were you going to do?
I was going to put the helm on.
Ooh.
I will let you put the helm on.
I do that.
Are you trying to fool him while I'm going to just go punch him?
Maybe he'll let me control him.
With mind powers?
Put the helm on.
Upon donning the helm, you feel a little bit strange, but you're not sure what it means or what it would allow you to do or any way it would inhibit you. You're not sure. You feel something going on, though.
You're going to have to spend your turn doing an Arcana check. Figure that out.
Oh, you guys want to cover me while I try to do this?
No! I want you to fight this thing because it has a lot of health. 16.
I rolled a 9.
And Worth?
I rolled a 14.
As you make to charge it, it takes the halberd and in a wide arc swings it at you. Does a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And you receive 8 slashing damage. And I need you to succeed on a con throw.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. How does an 8 tickle you?
Not well. This halberd, you feel it slice a deep gash, and you begin to lose blood from the wound.
Oh, no.
So at the start of your next turn, I will again ask you to make a check. Yeah. Okay. You have taken a bleeding wound. You or any other ally can make a medicine check to stanch the wound, or else other bad things will happen. And that takes your action. So
Stanch.
it is your turn.
I'm gonna ignore the bleeding, and I'm gonna continue with charging him. And I'm gonna punch him a lot of times. 17.
17 hits.
I would like to use stunning strike on him.
Here we go. He does save.
Dang. Okay. We take 7 points of damage from my first hit. My second hit misses, and then I'm just going to do. No, I'll do flurry of blows again. Do flurry of blows. Both of those miss.
Yeah, you get up in his face here.
Unless a 15 hits.
15 does not hit.
Yeah.
You get up in his face, ignoring the pain from this wound, and you get a good swipe in with those spiked gauntlets. But the other punches, he's able to get his halberd up and in between you two, and swat away the rest of your strikes. It's Warth's turn.
Can I? Where am I? How far am I away from?
So when you all three entered back in the chamber, you were all kind of at the same distance. You charged him. As when you entered, this keeper was about 15 feet away. So you're still about 15 feet from him. Straight on.
Can I try to use the helm to affect him?
You're unaware of what the helm does. You can use your action to make an Arcana check, though.
I guess the first thing I want to do, I'll go try to heal Bew.
Okay, you're gonna rush up and apply
The Tearful Nightshade, I guess.
Tearful Nightshade. Okay.
That stop the bleeding, or should I try to use a bandage or something?
What you would do is you would do is you would need to make a medicine check in order to stop the bleeding wound.
You could also heal.
You can you can use that as you would also be able to heal.
Oh,
wait, is that no? It's a full action to heal.
yeah, which would be. And I was gonna say you wanted me to do a save, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had this new thing today that I forgot momentarily how it worked. I'd confused it with something else. But no, it's you or another player will need to make a medicine check as an action in order to stop this bleeding wound.
I did the medicine check.
What was it?
It was a 1.
So here's how it goes down. You rush up to Bew, and this wound is at his side, and as their confrontation takes just a second of respite, you take a bandage and you like thrust it at his wound.
Don't hurt me more. Don't hurt me more.
And you feel two of your fingers go inside of the wound, and and the bandage, and it shoves the bandage inside of there, which you then pull your hand out and rip out the bandage and a little bit more blood, and Bew, you take one damage.
I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Thanks, Mirwin. You're so encouraging and helpful.
Yeah.
I'm waiting my turn.
You're laughing.
So gross. Oh, that's so gross.
Oh, Bew, let me ask you, how much damage did that thing, that halberd attack, deal with you? It was
8 points.
8. That's right. All right, and it is. It's Mirwin's turn. Poor you guys. Poor Warth. Poor Bew. That was gross.
Now you got phonic blood all over your hands.
You do.
You know what they say? You get phonic blood on your hands and they still live. You're married.
If they die, you've got blood on your hands.
Yeah, then you have to be a bride at his funeral.
I guess you have to die.
I'm going to charge at the keeper.
Oh,
My
no, you
axe.
cannot get up here.
My first hit was a 16.
That misses barely. He holds up. He slacks out the end of his halberd and smacks away your axe.
And my second was a 20, not natural.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, and I'm very, very angry. Did I say that? I'm
You did not.
That's okay. You're real angry.
Merwin smash!
12.
12 damage. Woohoo!
I got distracted with all the blood.
You deal a good shot to this guy, like right through the. You get through his defense and axe into the chest and pull it back out, and some sap flies away. And it is back to the keeper, who whirls his halberd in the direction of Mirwin, and let me see, where are Bew is engaged with him, Mirwin is engaged with him, and Warith's kind of behind Bew where he made his medical foul. His halberd whirls toward Bew and Mirwin with its long reach. It's a long man. Bew does a 12 hit.
No!
He
That's the
misses
first time I haven't been hit by an enemy.
He misses you by an inch. And Mirwin, natural 20.
No.
Jeez. You take 13 slashing damage, and I need you to make a con save.
I am resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Ah, very nice. So that 13 halved, rounded down, is
6.
you take 6 slashing damage.
And you said a con save?
And a con save.
A 10.
You also feel even though you were resistant to it and very angry, you still feel up near your shoulder it begins to bleed, and this wound you can tell is serious.
Dang it.
And it's back to Bew's turn. And this is the start. Okay, yeah, this is the start of your turn. And as the wound is still bleeding, you take 4 bleeding damage.
Alright.
Nick is bound and determined to kill one of us.
I'm just trying to make tough encounters.
Tough encounters are fun. I'm gonna punch him.
Yeah.
Nope. Punch him again. 24.
Hit.
Stunning strike. 4 points of damage.
And he fails the save.
Boom!
That is so 4 points of damage.
And then followed up with an offhand attack. Just a single arm hand, since I am out of key points, but he is stunned. Wail on him. Final. Well, I have advantage since he's stunned. Natural 20.
Oh!
Nice. All right. Big dice roll. That'll be 10, 13 points of damage.
Yeah, just describe your beatdown. This is really good. He's not dead, but I like this.
So I whiff with the first one, and then the second one, I kind of catch him off guard, and use the magic of ki, but it's not magic, to affect his weird vinyl structure, and it soft locks his body up. Just with that, I pull one more punch, and it is a devastating crack to the ribs.
And it is.
And then it's the end of my turn.
It leaks sap and is rigid in its form, struggling to get back into action. And it's Warith's turn.
And how close am I to him now?
Still behind you. You're within 5 feet of him.
Okay, then I guess I will take out my rapier and attack him.
All right, you go ahead and do that.
Right then.
Worth, you could move forward, hit him a whole bunch, and then move back. And you get sneak attack since you are
It's
right
a
up on
13,
him.
doesn't hit anyway.
Yep, that misses.
Well then, I
Did you roll with advantage since he's stunned?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, yes, he is done. You get advantage. So roll once more.
15.
That does not hit still. So you take your rapier and go for a swing at him, but you just can't quite get there with the blade. You misjudged your distance.
Okay. And I want to use my bonus action to disengage and back away.
Okay.
Dash away.
Absolutely. Mirwin, at the start of your turn, you feel and you see the blood still rushing from that wound, and you take 8. You take 8 bleeding damage, and you are not resistant to bleeding damage.
Oh no! I'm gonna try to hit him anyway because I'm angry.
Yes, you may go ahead with your attacks.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah! You get your axe out and just wallop on this guy. Roll me some damage.
13.
Does not hit. So your first one, you slash over his head.
13 was the damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm big and dumb. 13 damage. Dang.
Silly boy.
I am.
Silly boys. Let's get some shoes.
You take a big chunk out of its midsection, with wood and splinters just flying off with your axe blade.
And then my second hit was a 19.
That hits.
And 6 damage.
Very nice. And yeah, you get another good whack at him on the backswing. And it is top of initiative.
He spends his whole turn shaking off stun.
He does indeed. Therefore, it's back to Bew.
I punch him 3 times. And I move.
Oh,
So-
also, sorry. You take 5 bleed damage.
Fine. good with that. I would like to move so that I am flanking. Hold on. 18. So that I have advantage on all the attacks. First one was a natural 20.
Ooh, yeah.
That'll be 13 points of damage.
Kill. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
I can't with all of these kills.
It's a good thing we're not doing XP.
I'd be getting a lot of XP. I just want to punch him in his face until it just
Yes,
falls over.
you absolutely beat the thing into the ground, and you're out of initiative.
It's just one punch that blows tree limbs out the back of him.
Very nice. Well done, you guys. And it is an additional fight with Wareth taking no damage.
I know.
Absolutely hilarious. Bew and Mirwin have been the punching bags here, but also dealing big damage.
It's a good rogue that can continuously not take damage.
Yeah, it really is. You have been slippery. However, you did bungle a medicine check.
And missed my one attack.
And you tried.
I would like to stop the bleeding, please.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Natural 1.
You go for it and you get your bandages, attempt to wrap them around, and
Shaky.
Your shaky hands, you all you do is rip it open just a little bit more for 3 bleeding damage.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing too good here, guys, and I'm still shaking from that.
Mirwin, you're also bleeding.
I'm going to do a medicine check on myself.
Okay.
10.
Guys, you try, but you get it bound a little bit, but the bleeding does not stop. Guys, the DC isn't even that high on this, really, seriously.
Tried so hard, but
I
got so far.
And then I see how pitiful Boo is, so I'm going to try to help him. And I rolled a natural, or not natural, 20.
Okay, you gently, even through your own pain, bind up Bew's wounds, and the bleeding stops.
Thank you, Mirwin.
I'm going to try again on myself, and I got a 19.
This time, having just bound Bew's and seeing him feel better makes you feel a bit more comforted and confident in your own abilities, and you get the bandages up onto your bleeding wound, and you are okay.
So, while I've been sitting here bleeding out to my death, I've had a lot of time to think, and we have seen 4 of these guardians, and I have killed 4 of these guardians.
Oh, good. Then I guess that means Mirwin and I can stay here, and you can go finish this, right?
Yeah, I might as well.
How'd that helm work for you, Boris?
I don't know yet. At the time, I was trying to save you guys.
You can make an Arcana check if you wish.
I wish to do that.
I think it didn't help your abilities in medicine.
Well, it probably is not supposed to. Ooh, in total.
What's that again? Sorry, you cut out.
In total, it's a 20.
You can tell that this is made of face steel. Entirely. It is a face steel crown,
I
crown
look over
helm.
at you and wink at him.
Yeah, what have you got there, Warith?
It's face steel, buddy.
Yeah, I think that's why you ripped me open. You put that thing on, and then came over and shoved your fingers into me while I was in combat.
You feel like this could allow you to. You could make use of this somehow. but it might take time and meditation to learn exactly what its nature is and how you could utilize it.
This could be useful. I don't know how yet. It might take some time and some meditation to learn how to use it, though.
Are you gonna just wear it and see what happens?
I think that's the only way time works.
Okay, just check it. Can I investigate the dead keeper now?
Yes, definitely rolls me some investigation.
I want to see if he has a key on him. 9.
You find the key.
Woo!
It was on his person, but in the carnage it fell off and is laying right next to him. You don't find out much else of interest except for his halberd, which is made of some sort of dark wood, banded with perhaps steel, and it is it's got that long spike on it, it's an axe blade, and a hammer head on the other side, and it looks to be the metal that it is made of is it is very lustrous, though you're not sure if it's face steel or not, but it's very pretty metal, smithed very well.
I would love to use that thing, but I just can't.
It is heavy, two-handed, and has reach.
Can't use any of those things. All of those things go against what I can do as a monk.
I'll take it.
All right, so this is the Keeper's Halberd. It is a standard. What in the balls does? I thought I wrote it down. What damage does a halberd do?
It's either D10 or D12. It's something.
It does one. Yeah, that's one. It does 1d10 damage. But this particular halberd grants you the ability menacing attack. Once per encounter, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can add your charisma bonus to the roll in an attempt to frighten the target. You add your charisma modifier, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw of DC 16. On a failed save, it is frightened. It is frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
So some other cool things about the stats that it has. It is heavy, which means creatures small or tiny have disadvantage on attack rolls with heavy weapons. You are of medium size, so you'd be able to use it. Reach means that you can hit people 10 feet away, meaning you could be out of their weapon reach.
But they're within yours.
And two-handed means that you cannot use your shield with it.
Correct.
You have to devote both of your hands to it.
So
it's a really, really cool weapon. You're the only one that could possibly use it.
Or you could sell it.
Yes, in the meantime, I was here with us.
Like you guys just lugging a lot of weapons around.
I left my cool short sword back at the entrance.
Anyway, so that's so you have the key now.
All right, let's go back and do this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Mirwin, you've got the other key, and I'll take the one small key to the pillar on the left, and I'll it in there.
You put yours in. Mirwin, what exactly are you doing?
I took the second key, so I'm gonna go up to the second pole or pillar.
Are you guys putting it in simultaneously, or did you just rushing up there?
I definitely put mine in first.
Your key goes in, it accepts it, and then it spits it back out, and nothing happens.
Why don't you guys
Moving.
try putting them in at the same time?
Yeah, let's do that.
Probably a good idea, yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
Both of your keys are pulled in and accepted, and these two pillars sink into the ground, and you hear a loud sound, and the water, disrupted, begins to slowly drain until the room is empty in just a few minutes. You don't know what became of whatever the balls it was that was in the water. You don't see it. But in this newly vacant large room area, there you see some. It looks like it's been filled for a very, very long time. There are lots of living creatures down there. Even some little bits of strange-looking coral-like things. There is some suckerfish.
The blue blistering barnacles was that?
There are some suckerfish on the sides, and there's much algae all around.
Ew.
And then that large staircase. And in fact, the the direction of the staircase is interesting because you see there on the picture as the staircase. I'm going to try and point this out to you. You see here? No.
The little
No.
dot-
Yeah, okay, here. This side. Bob, second. So you see the side of the staircase that is furthest from where you are? That's the high side of the staircase.
Ah,
So you have to
Back
walk
down towards
all the way around, and it goes down this way.
gotcha.
And then that dotted portion indicates the underground, and
Underneath
to
the
the right.
level.
And then, and then we'll send the next bit. Yeah, underneath the level, and then it continues after that into a longer chamber with staircase up at the end of it.
Well, let's go this way then.
And
We'll
why the heck
continue.
not? I'll just send the whole dungeon at this point.
But no.
So, you guys walking down into the staircase room now?
Yeah.
All right. You go along this room through the remains of what lay beneath the water. Nothing terrible befalls you here, and you reach the top side of this wide staircase, and you begin your descent. And as you reach the bottom, you see in front of you what looks like a corresponding drain to the one that you saw in the other drain room. Its drain is now closed again, but you can surmise that it opened, drained this water out, and there's still at this low point, there's still about an inch or so of water on the ground, so you're sloshing through a little bit. And you see to the right and ahead of you a longish longish hallway.
We continue down that hallway.
Yes. Continuing, you reach eventually this staircase going up. It's and at the top there is an opening but no door.
It's
I try
like
to look
the
and see if
opening.
traps.
You check for traps?
Yes.
Yes, roll me sleight of hand. That's check for traps, right? No, it's investigation. I'm thinking rogue. No, I'm just having brain farts all the way.
Sleight of hand is to like disarm them.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's disarming. All right,
15.
investigation. So it's open. It seems rather safe. The opening. Nothing too spooky about it.
Alright, honkies. We good. Let's go.
Is the opening like above us? It's like in the ceiling, and we'd have to like.
No, basically, it's what you see is a stairway ahead of you, and at the top it's just where there would be a door. There's just not a door.
Gotcha. Opens into a room.
Opens into a room.
All right.
That last room that you see up there.
Holding a torch, moving forward, and I'm going to, as we move forward, apply 2 nightshades to myself.
Yes, indeed. Roll them dice.
As soon as I find a D8. We have too many dice. There's a D8. Nope, that was a D10. Five, 10. 10 hit points regained.
Very nice. Entering the room, what you see before you is a large, well-preserved white stone statue of a dragon. Behind it, on the other side of the room, is a door. There is no keyhole for the door. This marble-ish statue of the dragon depicts it with its wings spread, roaring up on its hind legs, and one clawed hand extends towards you, open. And that is the only feature of this room.
It does have a shard in its hand.
It has absolutely nothing in its hand.
How big is the hand?
Scarcely bigger than my hand. It's a
Should we
decent-sized
try
statue, but yeah.
putting all of the keys? Or one of the keys? It's maybe the biggest key?
You didn't get your keys back. The small
s-
keys. The small keys were taken and not given back to you.
Ah,
It sucked them in, and then the two pillars went into the ground.
yeah, so we still have the large key. Try that.
Why not? Go for it.
You place the large key into its palm, and absolutely nothing occurs.
Grab the large key and pull it out.
I
Nothing happens.
take the helm off and I put that in his hand.
Again, that's to no result.
Okay, I put the helm back on.
I want to look at this claw hand thing and see if it looks like something is supposed to be in it, or if it's just the decoration.
Yes, roll. Make a. Make a perception check. Perception, investigation, perception.
A 12.
Yeah, it looks like something is supposed to be. It looks like something is supposed to be placed within it. You can't tell what or anything more than it. It looks like it was its purpose in being extended is to receive some sort of something.
Mirwin, Warith, did one of you pick up the metal rod
Mm. Jeez,
from?
Got it.
Yeah,
You want it?
yeah. I think you should put it in the hand and see what happens.
Do you want to view? You can do it.
I think that you have it and you can just.
Okay. I'm going to take this rod and kind of put it in the hand somehow.
Yeah.
So you put the pling, the ball apart into the hand, and it fits pretty well. But again, nothing happens.
Dang
No response of any kind from anything.
it.
And
What
you-
else do we have that we could try? I have some mushrooms. If we get some mushrooms, maybe it's hungry.
Yeah.
And you rack your brains
Trying
as
look
to
through my inventory.
what there
Can
have
I
been.
can I make an intelligence check to see if I remember anything about this puzzle?
Yes.
Oh.
15.
You think back through the past couple of days in the dungeon, and it's hard to recall because there's been so much happening, but you may have in your memory somewhere sparks that you may have run across something that might seem like it would have a connection to this.
I also want to think about this and see if I can remember.
You
anything.
guys, I just remembered. We're on the right track.
I can
Thanks,
remember.
Pilgrim.
I can remember everything I've seen for the last month. Do I remember seeing anything that would fit in this?
So have you all looked? You've all looked through your bags pretty well.
I literally don't have anything else in my
I
bag.
have
man.
I
a
think
book.
so, but I got lots.
I have a syringe, sword, bronze sword.
I have the great sword from the other.
James has a ring.
I will take the sword from the man that had the helm on, and I will put that in there.
Yeah, you do that, and absolutely nothing happens.
James has a ring, or Worth has a ring that has some jewels in it. He also has a vial of red liquid. Bronze sword, bronze helmet.
Maybe
let
it
me
once
think.
worms in dirt view.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. We should put everything. Red liquid in a vial. Yeah, that is another
Has a-
thing. Maybe we drizzle the red liquid in the vial over its palm.
As you
Yeah,
look
the
at the red
tome.
liquid,
We have
you
What?
see that it is. It's got that wax sealed cap on it still. It was what you found near the beginning on a dead firbolg.
Yeah. I think I missed what you were saying because everyone was talking. What about the red liquid?
It's the that is the liquid that you found near the dead firbolg at the beginning. It's very viscous and it has a sealed cap of wax upon it.
Yeah, I think maybe we pour that over the palm. So it's like
Oh, quick.
blood falling out through its fingers. That would be pretty metal, wouldn't it?
I don't think this is about being any sort of material, whether it's metal or stone, but okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I was referring to like the thing we saw in Hammercrest, the really
I take the thing
cool
off and pour the red liquid.
the really cool people who were playing lute really hard. They called it metal.
You crack the wax seal and pour this thick red liquid into the palm of the dragon. And it pools and then falls through its fingers, dripping, as now you can see it is in fact blood. And it drips to the ground, and you hear a and the door behind it opens.
Dang it. Let's stop this recording and start a new one.
Well, this is where we're gonna end tonight's session. In fact, it's a good
Hey.
stopping point.
Ooh.
Well done, guys.